What's up YouTube, it's Jake from JP Trading Cards here, bringing you guys my Neo SPACIAN deck profile post Savage Strike. Neos actually got some Savage Strike support, which is awesome. Neos is Jaden Yuki's signature monster, and in Season 2, his new deck is full of awesome Neo SPACIANs. Now, if you guys are excited for this video, definitely show that love. Smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and if you want a custom playmat done by me, like this Blue Eyes one we're using, or the Neo SPACIAN one that's on the screen right now, definitely head over to my Instagram or Facebook. Both links are in the description, and shoot me a message on there. But again, if you guys are excited for the video, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and let's get started. Starting off with the monsters, you got, of course, your triple Neos. It's a Neos deck. You got to get your Neos in. 2 Elemental Hero Neos Alias. It's treated as Elemental Hero on the field. So then you have 2 Elemental Hero Prisma. So you reveal 1 fusion monster from your extra deck, send 1 of the fusion materials listed on that card from your main deck to the graveyard, and it becomes that name. Moving on to the new support from Savage Strike, you got triple Neo Space Connector. Once card's normal summon, special summon 1 Neo SPACIAN or Neos from your hand or deck in defense position. Then you contribute this card and target 1 Neo SPACIAN or Neos in your graveyard to special summon it. Now going on into the Neo SPACIANs, but first we have 1 Rainbow Dark Dragon for our Rainbow Neos. We have 2 Neo SPACIAN Aqua Dolphin. Discard 1 card from your hand, look at your opponent's hand, and then select 1 monster card in it. If there's a monster on your side of the field with attack greater or equal than the attack of that selected monster, destroy that card and inflict 500 damage. Then you have triple Dark Panther. Basically, once per turn, select 1 face monster on your opponent's side of the field. This card becomes that card, basically. Then you got your double Grand Mole. At the start damage step, this card battles an opponent's monster. You can return both cards to the hand. You got your double Flare Scarab. Gains 400 attack for each spell on the field, spell or trap. You got your double Air Hummingbird, one of my favorites. Once per turn during your main phase, gain 500 life points for each of your cards in your opponent's hand. And then finally, Glow Moss. So that's it for the Neo SPACIAN cards. Moving on to the non-Neo SPACIAN support cards, I'm running 1 Solid Soldier and 1 Stratos. Solid Soldier to special summon your Stratos, and then Stratos to add an Elemental Hero card from your deck to your hand, which a lot of times is adding my Neos. So that's going to be it for the monsters. Basically all Neo SPACIANs and Neo SPACIAN support. Now let's move on to the spell and traps. To start off the spells, we have our field spell, Neo Space. Allows your Neo SPACIAN's fusions to stay on the field, as well as gaining 500 attack. To search those, you got your Terraforming. For draw power, Convert Contact. So if you control the monsters, send 2 Neo SPACIANs, 1 from your hand, 1 from your deck to the graveyard, and draw 2 cards. 1 A Hero Lives, basically for your Stratos. You got triple Miracle Contact, similar to your Miracle Fusion. Shuffle into the deck from your hand, field, or graveyard the fusion materials listed on a Elemental Hero Fusion monster that lists Neos as fusion material, then special summon that monster from its extra deck, obviously. 1 Contact Gate. Banish 2 Neo SPACIAN monsters with different names from your graveyard. Special summon 2 Neo SPACIAN monsters with different names from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So 2 for 2. And then if a face-up fusion monster that lists Elemental Hero Neos as material returns from your field to the extra deck, banish this card from graveyard and special summon 1 of your banished Neo SPACIAN monsters. Then, finally, the new support, triple Neos Fusion. Special summon 1 fusion monster from an extra deck that lists exactly 2 monsters as material, including Neos. So basically any of my fusions. And then by setting those monsters from your hand, deck, or field, ignoring summoning conditions, for the rest of the turn after this card resolves, can't special summon monsters. If a fusion monster you control that lists Neos as material would be destroyed by battle or card effect, or shuffled into the extra deck by its own effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. Really awesome Neos Fusion, allowing you to fusion summon from the deck. Then finally, still working on the ratio with this card. I can't decide if I want more or less of it, but the final trap in the deck, or the only trap really, is Next. Special summon any number of monsters with different names from your hand or graveyard in defense position that are all Neo-Spacian monsters or Elemental Hero Neos. Negate their effects, and as long as you control any of those special summon monsters, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except fusion monsters, which is fine. Most of my cards are fusions in the extra deck anyways. So, and then you can only activate next once per turn. If you control no cards, you can activate this from your hand, which is really nice. So, that's going to be it for the main deck. Now let's move on to the extra deck. Hey guys, before we get into the extra deck, I totally forgot to add in a couple cards from my other deck into the Neos deck, so I want to go over that right now. For the monsters, I have 2 Honest Neos, where it's basically just your Honest for Neos, pretty simple, and then that's it for the monsters. And then for the spells, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, add a level 4 lower monster from your deck to your hand, helps you search out your Stratos, and then finally 2 Double Summon, just to get out your Neo-Spacians. So that's it for the rest of the main deck. You want to add these cards into the deck. Now let's move on to the extra deck. To start off the links, we have Isolde, Wonder Driver, and Dread Decimator. I don't really want to go into a ton of these, but Isolde allows us to search a warrior, and then Extra Driver can search out your what's called Neos Fusion, which is the new Neos spell that we just went over, which is really epic. Now, going over the Neos Fusions. So we have basically all of the Neos Fusions that are in the anime, as well as the new ones that have just been released. Starting off the Neos Fusions, we got Glow Neos. Now, similar to Glow Monster's effect, but during main phase, target 1 face-up card your opponent controls, destroy the target, then the effect after that depends on if it's a monster. This card cannot attack this turn. A spell, this card can attack directly this turn. Or trap, change this card to defense position. So, basing the card you destroy on the effect. Then we have 1 Grand Neos, which is Grand Mole and Neos. Then, once per turn, you can return 1 monster your opponent controls to the owner's hand. Really awesome. Next, we have Flare Neos. Gains 400 attack for each spell or trap on the field. Then we got Dark Neos, which negates one of your opponent's monster's effects, which is really nice. Then you got Nebula Neos. So that was Flare Scarab, Dark Panther, and then this is Grand Mole and Dark Panther, where if this card is special summoned from the extra deck, draw cards equal to the number of cards in your opponent controls, then negate the effects of 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. Once per turn during the end phase, shuffle this card back to the extra deck, and if you do, banish all cards on the field face down. Really awesome card, actually. So we run 2 of those bad boys. Nebula Neos is your new support from the Megatons. Then one of my favorites is Air Neos, where while this your life points lower than your opponent's, this card gains tech equal to the difference. Really awesome if you're down. Then we have 1 Storm Neos. So that was Air Hummingbird. This is Aqua Dolphin and Air Hummingbird fusion. And then once per turn, destroy all spell traps on the field. This card returns to fusion deck during end phase. And then if this card does return to the extra deck by that effect, return all cards on the field to the deck. So really awesome. One of the ones that you wouldn't really mind if it gets returned because they return all cards. Then my favorite, Elemental Hero Aqua Neos. Once per turn, you can discard 1 card, destroy 1 random card in your opponent's hand. Aqua Neos is just really cool, and that's why it's my favorite. Now, for 2 of the new ones, we have 1 Elemental Hero Cosmo Neos. So this is Neos, and then 3 Neo-Spacian monsters with different attributes. If this card is special summoned for the extra deck, you can activate this effect for the rest of the turn. Your opponent cannot activate cards. Also, cards your opponent controls cannot activate their effects. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to that effects. which is really awesome. Then, if this card returns to the extra deck, destroy all cards your opponent controls. Really awesome, and it's 3,500 attack. Then we got Brave Neos. Neos, and then one level 4 or lower effect monster. And then gains 100 attack for each Neo-SPACIAN and hero monster in your graveyard. This card destroys an opponent's monster by battle. You can add one spell or trap from your deck that lists elemental hero Neos in its text. And then finally, the granddaddy of them all, Rainbow Neos. Neos, and then Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon. In this case, I'm using Rainbow Dark Dragon. You can activate one of these effects. Send one monster you control to the graveyard. Shuffle all monsters your opponent controls to the deck. Really awesome. Send one spell trap you control to the graveyard. Shuffle all spell traps your opponent controls into the deck. And then send one card from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Shuffle all cards in your opponent's graveyard back into the deck. Rainbow Neos is really awesome. You can kind of pick which effect you really want to hit your opponent with. I personally love Neo-SPACIANs. I know they're not the most competitive, but they are extremely fun to use. So that's going to be it for me. Again, if you guys would like a custom playmat, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. Both links are in the description box below. That's going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, and Jake is out.